Hello and welcome to my video on trusting the universe and letting go. Do you ever feel anxious or stressed out because of life's uncertainties? Are you continuously attempting to exert control over every circumstance and outcome? Yes, I've been there, and it's exhausting. But what if I told you there's a way to live your life without being concerned about the future? That's exactly why we may feel freedom and inner serenity by trusting the cosmos and letting go of control. Now, I understand that this may seem a little woo-woo to some of you, but stick with me. We are not advocating that we should sit back and do nothing by trusting the cosmos. We're not giving up responsibility for our life, but rather accepting that there are circumstances outside of our control. You can't control the wind, but you can alter your sails, as the old adage goes. We may still work towards our goals without the extra stress of attempting to manage everything. So why should we believe in the universe? To begin with, it is always working in our advantage, even if we cannot perceive it at the moment. It's like putting together a jigsaw, where all the parts finally come into place, even if it doesn't make sense at first. We open ourselves up to new chances and experiences by trusting the universe, which we would have missed if we were too focused on trying to control everything. Yet I'm aware that it's easier said than done. Giving up control might be frightening, and trusting the cosmos can be a leap of faith. That is why I have created this video to provide you with some suggestions and tactics for creating trust and letting go of control. You'll be well on your way to accepting life and all of its uncertainties by the end of it. Therefore, without further ado, let's dig in and discover how to let go and trust the universe. Alright, let's try to understand the universe. Let us discuss how to comprehend the cosmos. When we say universe, we don't merely mean the stars and planets in outer space. Every individual, every experience, every energy is being discussed. The cosmos is all-encompassing, and we are a part of it. It's like a massive network, with everything related in some manner. So, what does this have to do with us? That is, we have the ability to impact the cosmos, and the universe has the ability to influence us. It's like a dance in which we're always moving together. Our ideas, feelings, and deeds create vibrations to which the cosmos reacts. This is why it is critical to be aware of our energies and goals. I know what some of you are thinking, but what about the concept of free will? Isn't it possible to do anything we want? And the answer is that we do in fact have free will. Yet the cosmos also has a purpose for us, and our free will sometimes fits with it and sometimes doesn't. We can pick which way to turn in a car, but we can't control the traffic or the weather. Therefore, how can we collaborate with the cosmos rather than against it? One method is to practice surrender. This does not imply surrender or passivity, but rather letting go of our connection to a certain outcome. It's like playing a card game. We have no control over the cards we're given, but we can control how we play them. Another option is to put your faith in the universe's timetable. Things don't always happen when we want them to, but that doesn't mean they never happen. It's like making a cake, we can't rush it or we'll end up with a burnt mess. We must have faith that the cake will be ready when it is ready. So that's a start towards understanding the cosmos. It's a complicated and mysterious phenomenon, but when we learn to work with it instead of against it, we may feel a sense of flow and ease in our lives. Let's keep going and see what more we can learn about letting go and trusting the cosmos. Can I pause for a moment and ask you for a favor? If you're enjoying this video so far, I'd love for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss any of my future content. Also, don't forget to check out my other videos on this channel. I cover a wide range of topics and I'm sure there's something that you'll find interesting. By watching and engaging with my other videos, you'll help support the channel and keep me motivated to create more content. Okay, let's continue. Let us now discuss letting go of control. This is a major one since our demand for control is frequently what causes us the greatest tension and worry. I was once a control freak who tried to micromanage every area of my life. Yet I soon recognized that I was fighting a lost battle. Life is just too unpredictable, with far too many variables to manage. So, how do we relinquish control? Mindfulness meditation is one option. We are present in the moment when we are conscious, rather than immersed in our thoughts or problems. We may notice our thoughts and feelings without judgment and choose to let go of those that no longer benefit us. We can recognize clouds passing by, but we don't have to grasp onto them. Acceptance practice is another option. This entails accepting things as they are rather than desiring for them to be different. We can't control the traffic, but we can control how we respond to it. We have the option of being dissatisfied and upset, or we may listen to music and enjoy the journey. It's also crucial to realize that surrendering control does not imply giving up. We may still strive towards our goals and pursue our desires. But we must be adaptable and open to other results. It's like playing a game of chess. We can't control every move our opponent makes, but we can strategize and react to their plays. Giving up power might be frightening, but it can also be freeing. It's like removing a heavy burden we've been wearing for far too long. When we let go of the impulse to control everything, we might feel lighter and more free. Therefore, let us practice mindfulness, acceptance, and flexibility to realize how much simpler life can be when we give up control. Trusting the universe and letting go may not come easy at first, but it may become second nature with practice. So how do we develop that trust? When we're used to having complete control and making our own plans, it might be tough to trust the universe. As we learn to trust, though, we might experience a sense of calm and tranquility that we never imagined was possible. So, how do we build trust? One approach is to begin small. We may practice believing in the simple things in life, such as knowing that our favorite coffee shop will have our favorite drink waiting for us when we arrive. As we see that our faith is rewarded, we may begin to trust greater things, such as the universe's protection while we are going through a difficult moment. Another strategy to build trust is to reflect on our prior experiences. As we look back on our life, we can see how everything that has happened, both good and terrible, has led us to where we are now. Even the difficult moments have taught us great lessons and helped us grow. When we recognize that the universe has always been there for us, even when we were unaware, we may begin to believe that it will continue to lead us in the future. It's also critical to surround oneself with good and encouraging individuals. When we have a solid support system, we can feel more secure in our ability to manage whatever comes our way. We may bounce ideas off others and gain a fresh perspective. We can also be encouraged and motivated to keep going. Building trust takes time and practice, but it is well worth the effort. We can let go of the impulse to control everything and enjoy the trip when we trust the universe. We may have trust that things will work out in the end, even if it doesn't appear to be so right now. Trusting the universe is like leaping off a diving board. It's terrifying at first, but after we do it, we discover how much fun it can be. Therefore, let us try to trust the universe and see how it might change our life. As we let go and believe in the journey, we may be surprised by the possibilities and blessings that come our way. Ultimately, we arrive at accepting life. As we learn to trust the universe and let go of control, we can start to completely appreciate life and all it has to offer. Life becomes an adventure rather than a work, and we may find delight in the most little of things. Loving life is being in the moment and appreciating it for what it is. We may enjoy nature's beauty, the flavor of our favorite cuisine, and the company of our loved ones. We may let go of our concerns about the future and simply appreciate the current moment. It also entails taking chances and attempting new things. As we let go of control, we may venture outside of our comfort zones and face difficulties we would have avoided earlier. We may experiment with new interests, visit new locations, and meet new people. We may live our lives to the fullest without being held back by fear. Accepting life also entails being thankful for what we have. When we focus on what we don't have, we are more likely to become negative and dissatisfied. But, by concentrating on what we do have, we may find pleasure and contentment in our lives. We may be grateful for the people in our life, the experiences we've had, and the chances that lie ahead of us. Therefore, let us take a deep breath, let go of our fears, and open our arms to life. Let's see where the cosmos leads us and have fun along the way. Life is a great gift that we should enjoy while we can. Overcoming uncertainty and fear might be difficult, but it is a necessary step on our path to trusting the universe and letting go. Uncertainty and worry can prevent us from attaining our greatest potential and enjoying everything life has to offer. Recognizing our doubts and fears is one of the first steps in overcoming them. We must acknowledge that these sentiments are natural and that everyone has them at some point in their life. It's natural to be fearful and apprehensive about what lies ahead, but we must not allow these emotions to govern us. We may next concentrate on reframing our thoughts. Rather than focusing on the worst-case scenario, we might strive to perceive things more positively. We have the ability to fight negative beliefs and replace them with more uplifting ones. For example, if we are concerned about failing at anything, we may remind ourselves that failure is only a learning experience and that it is acceptable to make errors. We may also practice self-compassion and self-care. We must be kind to ourselves and show ourselves the same love and respect that we show others. This entails attending to our bodily and emotional needs, establishing boundaries, and prioritizing our well-being. Visualization is another important method. We may see ourselves conquering our worries and accomplishing our objectives. We can imagine how it might feel to trust the universe and lose control. Visualization can aid in the development of confidence and the reduction of worry. Another thing is, we can seek assistance from others. We do not have to go through this alone. We can discuss our worries and uncertainties with friends, family, or a therapist. When things are rough, we may depend on our support system, and they can help us see things from a different angle. Thus, overcoming uncertainty and fear is a continuous effort, but it is worthwhile. As we learn to trust the universe and let go, we can experience calm and freedom we never believed imaginable. Without fear, we may live life to the fullest and appreciate every moment. Thus, let us confront our doubts and anxieties, reframe our thinking, exercise self-care, envision achievement, and seek help. We can do it.